Hey, welcome back to another episode of Tune Quest. Today we're looking at Julia Deep Diving by Fred again. Let's start super easy with the left hand. A single finger on B. Okay, nice and simple. Now on the right hand, there are two main ideas that we want to learn. Okay, the first one goes like this. That's the main idea of this whole tune, okay? So you want to have your fingers in this position. Your thumb is on E flat, your second finger is on G flat, and your pinky starts on D flat. You're gonna play this twice. Then thumb, pinky descends, third finger there, and then that thing, okay? So with the left hand. Like that. And then the left hand moves up to E flat. And then it comes back to B. Okay? And then occasionally we go down to this A flat. And then the other right hand idea goes like this. Okay, so Fred is literally just spamming these two notes, which is an E flat octave. Okay, spamming is not a technical piano term, but if you watch the YouTube video for this song, Fred again is literally like spamming the keys on his laptop. Okay, so he's kind of spamming these notes in. So that's pretty much it, right? That's the tune. What we can do now is we can build upon these ideas, okay? And you want to take them as you like and explore them however you like, okay? This is a Fred again song. We're not following sheet music here. You can do whatever you want with these ingredients. Just have fun. Just vibe out on this tune. Okay, so the first thing that we can do is we can build upon this left hand by turning it into an octave, okay? So that's a B octave. Just adds a little bit more strength, right? Okay, the next thing that we can do is we can play this octave as the beat. Okay, so we'd play it like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That gives us the sense of pulse. Okay, so that's something that you can do. The next thing that we can do is we can turn these root notes into triads. So for B, we will play this B flat major triad. Okay. Now again, because we're not following sheet music here, we're not tied to any one place of playing these things. Okay, so what we can do is we can take it all up an octave. Sounds beautiful up here. For the E flat, we would play an E flat minor triad. A flat would be an A flat minor triad. Now, the next thing that we can do is we can take these triads, we can arpeggiate them like this. Okay, so with the right hand. This will take a little bit of hand independence if you haven't developed that yet, but this is a great opportunity to develop these things, right? That's why we learn and practice tunes, because they're a great way of actually developing our foundation on the piano, right? Our finger dexterity, our hand independence, our chords, triads, expression, dynamics, articulation, all of these things, we can develop them through learning our favorite tunes, and that's why I'm here teaching these tunes in Tune Quest, okay? So, definitely use it as an opportunity to develop your foundation. Okay, these triad arpeggios sound great way up here. Check it out. If you want to impress anyone, that's all you got to do. Okay, it sounds pro. Okay, the next kind of arpeggio that we can use is this root 5 octave 5 arpeggio, where we play the root, the 5, the octave, and the 5. Okay, pretty self-explanatory. I probably didn't need to explain that. But with the right hand, by the way, you can pull that spamming technique anytime you want. Are you following this left-hand pattern? It's the same thing, just from different starting points, right? So that's the B, that's the E flat, and that's the A flat, okay? Cool, so that's the next thing that you can do. Now, there is another section in this song, kind of like halfway through. We change to this thing that goes like this. Okay, so what we're doing here is we're going down to this D flat, this root 5 octave 5 arpeggio thing. It goes up to an E flat. Okay? The right hand goes like this. Okay, so that's the first one, and then when we change, the thumb goes down to G flat. Same thing. At the end there, that little thing, okay? Again, you can play this up an octave. Come back to the main idea, and you can really just use any of the things that we've looked at. You could, you know, play triads. Hold them, vibe out on them, play triad arpeggios, play root 5 arpeggios. You can just use the spamming technique if you want. You know what? You can use the spamming technique on any of the black notes. Here's a great way to improvise, okay? You can improvise on this tune using any of the black notes and use the spamming technique. The great news is that we can use any of these black keys to improvise over the song, okay? Notice there I was playing these triads in this kind of rhythm where you go 1, 2, 3. You could do anything. Remember, this is a Fred Again song, okay? So think how Fred Again would approach playing his own music. He would go crazy with it. He wouldn't care. He would just vibe out on it. That's why I coined the spamming technique, okay? So yeah, you can just have fun with this, do a whole bunch of random stuff, and just use it as a way to connect with the piano, have fun, vibe out on some cool sounds, and develop those foundational techniques that I was talking about, right? I think there's a lot there to explore, and you can kind of do what you want and have fun with it. Again, this is a Fred Again song. It's not that deep, okay? Fred Again wouldn't want you to take this so seriously. He would want you to just button mash, right? Because that's what he's doing. That's what he's doing if you watch the video. He's button mashing on his laptop keyboard. So you could do the same thing, right? That spamming technique, you could do that with any two notes. I'm pretty sure he does it like here as well. And it kind of switches there. You could change the left hand. You could maybe go to that that D flat, just make it your own, you know, just have fun with it. Yeah, I've rattled on about that enough, okay? So I'll put the tutorial there. I hope this one helped you. Have fun, good luck, and if you need extra help, there's a bunch of links in the description, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.